Emma is an outside hitter here at John Carroll, and she has committed to Virginia Tech to play softball next year. Our next senior is Jules Donnelly. Jules Donnelly is escorted by her parents, Bruce and Cherry Donnelly. Jules is also an outside hitter. She has committed to Christopher Newport University for softball as well. Jules will be minoring in pre-med. She'll be majoring in pre-med. So congratulations to these girls. We're going to miss them terribly next year. You will see from tonight's game that they are outstanding athletes. Even though volleyball is their second sport, they do an amazing job. So you can imagine what they do on the softball field. So congratulations, ladies. We'll miss you terribly.
Hello and welcome sports fans to the matchup between the John Carroll Patriots and the Spalding Cavaliers. Tonight is the last home game for the Patriots, so they will be celebrating the seniors tonight. I'm Max Snellenberg, and this is Hank Dipple. Behind the camera we have Nick Barry and Alex Mink for today's game.
Today's varsity girls volleyball match will be a battle between star players on both teams. Some key players to watch for John Carroll are senior captain, outside hitter, number 30, Emma Ritter, and junior captain, setter, number 4, Riley Moore. And for the Spalding Cavaliers, we have outside hitter J.C. Lewis, outside hitter Jillian Hunter, and libero Allison Ribb. These are our key players for tonight.
The last place Patriots are trying to find their first conference win against the 4th-ranked Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are coming off a 4-game losing streak, while the Patriots are seeking their first in-conference win of the season.
Well, let's get this game underway. For tonight's starting lineup, for John Carroll, number 4, Riley Moore, number 16, Morgan Yock, number 24, Mia Rosso, number 30, Emma Ritter, number 32, Jules Donnelly, and number 40, Rosalie McGurk.
Starting for Spalding, we have number 14, Taryn Crone, number 23, J.C. Lewis, number 8, Jillian Hunter, number 20, Coy Sims, number 10, Kayla Cook, and number 4, Margaret Seary.
The libero for Spalding is now coming in for number 4, Margaret Suney. The libero is number 1, Allison Ribb, junior.
For the Patriots, number 2, Julia Hudson, has also come in as the libero.
Good serve from Spalding and pass from Julia Hudson. Set up and hit by Emma Ritter. Hits it just inside the line as the line judge calls it in.
That was a strong swing by Emma, but it just couldn't get into the court.
Now we have number 14, Tara Crone, up to serve.
Ace. That was a great serve by Taryn.
The score is now 2-0 as Spalding is taking a quick start. Taryn Crone up to serve again. Another short serve and another ace.
She saw that the middle was open and she took the opportunity and served it there.
Spalding's now on a 3-point streak as they look to get a quick start and win the first set. And the serve. Passed by Emma Ritter and set over the net, but rejected by number 20, Coy Sims.
Coy saw there was no one in the back row, so she sent the ball right there.
With the serve, good pass by Emma Ritters, set up by Morgan, and Emma Ritter with a good hit, but she steps under the net, giving Spalding another point.
That was a terrific block by Spalding, as Emma had no opportunity to get the ball over.
Taryn for yet another serve. Pass right back over the net by Julia Hudson and hit by Rosalie McGurk out of bounds.
That was a good idea by Rosalie, but she just couldn't get it into the court.
A serve by Taryn. Julia with the good pass to Morgan. Morgan to outside hitter Emma Ritter, who gets a nice kill mid-court.
That was a tremendous hit by Emma, as Spalding could not get a second blocker up.
Now for John Carroll's first point, it is 1-6, and Rosalie McGurk is up to serve. A good attacking serve by Rosalie, and Spalding's not able to control it, giving Rosalie a quick ace. The score is now 2-6, John Carroll. Rosalie McGurk sets up the serve. Ooh, just short as Rosalie hits it into the net, giving Spalding the point. Spalding gets the ball. Number 8, Jillian Hunter's up to serve. Serving from the far side. Good jump serve, but settled by Jules Donnelly, the senior. Good pass and set from Spalding and hit from number 10, Kayla Cook.
That was a great hit by Kayla as she went to the opposite side of the court.
Jillian Hunter's up for another serve. Good serve by Jillian, as it can't be controlled well by Libero, and passed over the net by John Carroll. Spalding tips it over the net, and Emma Ritter is unable to get to the ball, giving Spalding another point.
That was a great tip by Coy Sims, as she saw no one was in the middle.
Good attacking serve, but good attacking serve, but well passed by libero Julia Hudson.
Emma Ritter wanted a tip on that hit, but the refs did not see it.
The score is now 2-10, Spalding, as Spalding is taking a commanding lead and has been dominating the serving category. Number 8, Jillian Hunter, up for another serve. A good serve by Jillian and set by Morgan Young. Set over the net by Emma Ritter and controlled by Spalding. Number 23, J.C. Lewis with a good dunk over the net, giving Spalding another point.
That was a great set, as the hitter was ready to hit that down right away.
Now we turn back to Jillian Hunter, who's getting yet another serve. Libero Julia Hudson could not control that serve and gives Spalding another ace.
And
John Carroll took a timeout here to try to regroup and get back on the board. Coach Collison's, on John Carroll's side, we have Coach Collison, who's in his 33rd year of coaching. And for Spalding, we have Scott Rombach, who's in his 26th season. We have very veteran coaches.
Coach Collison began his coaching career as the JV coach at State College Area High School during his undergraduate years at Penn State. He also coached varsity volleyball at Union City and Keystone Oaks in Pennsylvania prior to moving to Maryland.
During his tenure at John Carroll, the Patriots have won 7 county or conference championships. Coach Collison holds degrees from Penn State University and Central Michigan University. Now back to the action as Jillian Hunter is serving for Spalding. A good serve over the net, but Jules Donnelly could not control it, and Morgan Yacht could not get to the ball.
Jillian has a great jump serve as the ball is going down in a downwards trajectory.
Spalding is now up by 10, and John Carroll's looking to get back into it. Good pass by Jules and set by Morgan. Julia Hudson with a nice roll shot over the net to number 14, Tara Crone.
That was a strong hit by number 23, J.C. Lewis.
John Carroll's really going to have to tighten up their passes off Spalding's hit if they want to get back into the game. Jillian Hunter. Ooh, serve just a little bit off. The ball hit low on her hand as the ball went under the net, giving John Carroll a point. John Carroll's now trying to get back into this game.
Great serving run by Jillian.
Number 16, Morgan Yacht with the serve. Well controlled and hit back over by Spalding. Oh, Jules Donnelly could not control that hit.
Great back set on the Spalding side.
Now, libero, number 1, Allison Ribb is up to serve with Spalding. The score is now 3-15 Spalding. We have a quick stop in the action as the refs are trying to figure out the spreadsheets on the sideline. Allison Ribb with the serve. A good serve and controlled by Jules Donnelly, but Mia Rosso is unable to get back to the ball. Allison Ribb with another serve. Nice hard serve over the net and controlled by Jules. Set by Riley Moore and tipped over by Mia Rosso. Riley sets strong side to Emma, who gets a nice roll shot over the net and rejected by Spalding. Emma Ritter with a good hit off the block and out of bounds.
That was a strong hit by Emma, and it got tipped by Spalding out of bounds.
The score is now 4-16 as Spalding's been controlling the pace of this game. Number 30, Emma Ritter, is now up to serve for John Carroll. A good serve over the net, but controlled by Spalding. Back row set by Julian Hunter over the net. And back row set again by Emma Ritter over the net. Oh, good tip, but rejected by Mia Rosso. Number 4, Margaret Seary hits the ball wide right, giving John Carroll another point. John Carroll's looking to get on a run. Now Emma Ritter up to serve. Nice long serve and could not be controlled by number 8, Jillian Hunter.
That was a great serve by Emma as she put it in a spot where it was uncomfortable for number 8 to get to the ball.
John Carroll's now on a 3-point streak as they look to get back into this game. With another good serve, but controlled by Spalding. Back set to weak side and controlled by John Carroll. Free balled over the net, and Spalding has easily controlled it. Number 23 with a standing roll shot, controlled by John Carroll. Jules Donnelly hits it just short into the net, giving Spalding the point.
This is some great back and forth action between the two teams as they're getting the ball over.
The score is now 6-17 as Spalding looks to finish out this set. Up to serve, number 10, Kayla Cook. Good floater over the net, controlled by Julia Hudson. Set strong side to Jules, who hits it far side out. John Carroll really needs to get their hits inbounds if they want to have a chance at winning this set. Good serve over the net. And controlled by John Carroll. But a miscommunication between Kylie Wall and Riley Moore leads to the ball just falling at their feet.
Throughout this set, Spalding has showed that they have tremendous defense and their outside hitting is excellent.
Score is now 6-19, and Spalding serves it over the net. Jules Donnelly controls it and set by Riley Moore. And a good roll shot by Jules Donnelly. Middle hit by Kylie Wall, far side out. John Carroll's having a hard time controlling the pace of this game and look to get the hits inbounds.
Another timeout by John Carroll. Before the game, we interviewed both coaches and asked them a couple questions. For Spalding, their coach said that their two vocal leaders are Tara DeZombo, number 11, but she is currently injured with a knee injury, and Jillian Hunter, number 8.
On John Carroll's side, Emma Ritter is leading the team in kills and is hopefully keeping the team in check during the game. Now back to the action with number 10, Kayla Cook serving for Spalding. A good standing serve over the net and controlled by Jules Donnelly. Riley Moore at the bump set, and Jules hits the block. He tips it out of bounds.
When Jules hits, she swings with a lot of power, which makes it hard for the blockers to send the ball back down inbounds.
John Carroll, the score is now 7-20 as John Carroll's looking to get back into this game. Julia Hudson with the jump serve. A good floater over the net and set by number 7, Allison Gunter.
Number 23 on Spalding, J.C. Lewis, tried to tip it over, but she just couldn't get it.
Julia Hudson with the serve. Good attacking jump serve. A hard hit led to bad control from number 6. And John Carroll got the easy point.
John Carroll is notorious for their low ceilings, so it's a tough gym to play in.
Oh, good serve by Julia, and it's unable to be controlled by libero Allison Ribb, giving Julia an ace to her name.
Julia Hudson has a great jump serve, as it's hard to return for the other team.
Julia again with another jump serve. Oh, just short, as she hit it on the tip of her fingertips, and it was unable to get inbound or over the net.
Julia was playing with a lot of aggressive serves as she's trying to get John Carroll back into the game.
The score is now 10-21 Spalding. Number 23, J.C. Lewis is up to serve. A good short serve. Hit over the net by Emma Ritter and returned and tipped over the net by number 4, Margaret Seary.
That was a good block by Rosalie, but no one was there to get the ball up after.
Number 23, J.C. Lewis is up to serve again as Spalding looks to close out this set. Good serve, and Emma Ritter with the good pass. Riley Moore with the set, and Jules with the hit long out of bounds. She needs to control her hits if John Carroll wants to get back into this game. Number 23, J.C. Lewis with the serve. Good pass by Emma Ritter and set by Riley Moore. Jules with a good hit into the block. Spalding sends it long, and Rosalie McGurk free balls the ball back over. Second ball set over by number 7, Alyssa Gunther, but it was called a double, giving John Carroll the point.
During the rally, Spalding had some great bumps over to the corners where it's hard for the Patriots to return the ball.
Mia Rosso now up with the serve. Good serve by Mia. Ooh, tipped over by setter number 7, Alyssa Gunther, and free balled over by Rosalie McGurk. Ooh, good tip by number 8, Jillian Hunter, as John Carroll isn't able to handle the tip. The score is now 11-24 as Spalding, and it's now match point. Number 4, Margaret Seary with the serve. Good serve by Margaret as Jules Donnelly's unable to control it, giving Margaret an ace.
Spalding put on a tremendous serving
Spree.
Yeah, during the set as they controlled every point off the serve.
The final score of the first set is 11-25.
Tonight, the Patriots are celebrating Jules Donnelly and Emma Ritter, who are leaving after this game. This is their last home game.
It's senior night here at John Carroll, and the festivities were shown pre-game.
Besides the two seniors, the Patriots are young and inexperienced this year as they are facing a sharp learning curve in the competitive A conference. Junior setter and blocker Morgan Yock and junior setter libero Riley Moore and sophomore Haley Cucina are the only players with varsity playing experience that are returning this year. Junior Kylie Wall complements a bevy of promising sophomores that have been promoted from the JV squad last year, including outside hitters Ella Andrzejowski, Brianna Botkin, setter libero Julia Hudson, along with middle blockers Grace Milleron and Rosalie McGurk and Mia Rosso. The energy of the younger players combined with the poise of the veterans returning all point to a very successful season.
John Carroll's early onto the court as they still have 2 minutes left before the second set begins. Before the game, we asked Spalding coach Scott Rombach some questions. Here's some responses. He says the strengths of their team has been their defense and outside hitters. They've displayed a tremendous amount of poise in their hitting and defensive work.
Recently, their team has been unable to stay healthy, so with multiple injuries, their starting lineup has changed and has not been 100% due to people being sick and injured.
Spalding has still been a middle-of-the-pack team, even though those injuries are holding them back.
Number 23, J.C. Lewis, is a great all-around player up at the net, especially when it comes to blocking, as she showed that in the first set with multiple.
Max now back. Spalding head out onto the court. Set is Rosalie McGurk in the 1, Morgan Yock in the 2, Emma in the 4, Mia Rosso in the 5, and Ella Andrzejowski in the 6.
For Spalding, number 14, Taryn Crone, 1, number 8, Jillian Hunt, 3, 4, 23, J.C. Lewis in the 5, Allison Ribb in the 6.
Served by Julia Hudson as we're back to the action. Ooh, not controlled well by libero Allison Ribb, giving Julia an ace. John Carroll's looking to get an early start to this set as they lost last set and they're trying to get back into the game. A good serve by Julia, controlled by number 8, Jillian Hunter, and set over the net, short by number 23, J.C. Lewis.
The ref saw a double on that set by Emma Ritter,
giving Spalding the easy point. The score is now 1-1 of the second set. Number 8, Jillian Hunter's up to serve again. Oh, the serve hits the pole on the outside, giving John Carroll the point. serve.
That gives the Patriots a breather as they have struggled to return Jillian's serves in the first set.
Nice roll shot by number 23, J.C. Lewis, and free balled over the net by Emma Ritter. Good set, and hit into the block as Kylie Wall blocks it back down on Spalding's side as they're unable to do anything.
That was a strong hit by number 23, J.C. Lewis by Spalding, but that was a great block straight down by Kylie Wall on John.
The score is now 3-1, and John Carroll looks to extend their lead. Good control and set back over the net by Spalding. Morgan Yock, the setter, took the first ball, and nobody was there for the second ball.
Some miscommunication for the Patriots as they struggle to get the ball over.
So now we have a substitution for John Carroll. Morgan Yock has subbed out for number 4, Riley Moore. Number 1, Allison Ribb up with the serve. A good short serve controlled by Ella Andrzejowski and back set, but it's called a double on John Carroll. Spalding got that point easily. And Allison Ribb's back at the serving line. A nice fast serve controlled by John Carroll and hit over the net by Mia Rosso, getting her the first kill of the season as this is her first game back from injury.
That was a great hit by Mia as she knew the libero was standing in the one, or the setter was in the one, and she knew she would not be there.
Emma Ritter with the serve over the net, controlled by Spalding and set over the net back to setter Riley Moore. Bumped over the net by Mia Rosso and, launched by Julia Hudson into the ceiling as John Carroll is unable to get the ball back over the net. Number 10, Kayla Cook is now serving for Spalding.
Number 7, Alyssa Gunther just entered the game.
Good set, good serve and pass, and hit back over the net by Ella Andrzejowski. She's been John Carroll's most consistent hitter, and she's going to lead John Carroll in the future. Now number 2, Julia Hudson's up to serve. Coach Collison takes a timeout as he does not get a sub off. Well, we got some confusion here, and Coach Collison's unable to take the timeout. Julia Hudson's now serving.
I believe Julia is not supposed to serve right now.
Julia Hudson just throws the ball up in the air and lets it hit the ground as Coach Collison's trying to get the serve, or trying to get the timeout. Julia gives the ball back to Spalding as Coach Collison's trying to get a timeout.
Spalding earns a point for the Patriots' miscommunication.
It looks like Charlotte Burgess is coming in for number 23, J.C. Lewis. Charlotte is now up to serve. There's confusion on the John Carroll side of the net as the ref blows the whistle for the serve. Number 3, Charlotte, waits for the whistle. She lines up. It's a good attacking serve over the net, just getting over. Set to Mia Rosso, who hits it far and is very well controlled by Spalding. Ella Andrzejowski just hits it far, giving Spalding the point.
That was a great hit by Mia Rosso as she keeps aiming towards the corners, which is hard for Spalding to return back over the net.
Charlotte Burgess up to serve again. A good serve in between Emma Ritter and Julia Hudson, but controlled by John Carroll after a rough pass. Number 8, Jillian Hunter hits it into the block, which John Carroll's done well blocking some of Spalding's hits. Set by Spalding. Middle hitter, number 21, Madison Peterin, hits it over the net, and John Carroll returns it. Number 8, Jillian Hunter's hit gets blocked again, and Julian tips it out of bounds.
Rosalie and Mia Rosso combined for a double block on the outside hitter 8, Jillian Hunter, which led to her not being able to get the ball over.
Middle hitter Mia Rosso is now up to serve. Good serve by Mia to libero Allison Ribb, and Jillian Hunter up to hit it. Tipped over by Morgan Yock, but just out of bounds on the far side.
That was a good idea by Morgan, but she could not get it into the court.
The score is now 7-6 Spalding, as this set has been way closer than the previous one. Number 21, Madison Peterin, is up to serve. Emma Ritter with a good pass and set by Morgan Yock. Ooh, hit just out of bounds by Ella Andrzejowski, and John Carroll is looking to keep the hits inbounds if they want to stay in this.
The Patriots keep aiming for the corners to get Spalding off guard.
The score is now 6-8 Spalding. Number 21 with the serve. Oh, hits the net and stays inbound, giving number 21, Madison Peterin, an ace. The score is now 6-9, as Spalding has been on a 3-point streak. With the serve, low and into the net by Madison Peterin, as she gets subbed out for libero Allison Ribb. Now we have Ella Andrzejowski up to serve for John Carroll. Serve just long, giving Spalding another point. John Carroll's really got to keep their hits and serves inbound if they want to keep up with Spalding's high-tempo offense.
The Patriots keep giving Spalding points as they keep hitting balls out of bounds.
Spalding is now subbed in number 10, Kayla Cook, as they look to keep their hitting superb. Brianna Bobkin has entered the game for John Carroll, and they look to keep their back row good. Emma Ritter hits it into the block as number 10, Kayla Cook, was unable to get the ball back over John Carroll's net. The net.
Kayla Cook and Coy Sims had a great double block, but they were just a little bit far from the net. So when they blocked it, it went onto their side, not the other side.
So Julia Hudson with the serve, short into the net, giving Spalding another point. Sub now, number 3, Charlotte Burgess, gets subbed out for J.C. Lewis as they look to have a stellar front line. Number 8, Jillian Hunter, up to serve. The ref is now talking to Spalding's coach, just reminding him to stay close to their bench. Good serve by Jillian Hunter. Oh, right over top of Brianna Botkin and Julia Hudson, giving her another ace. John Carroll's really been struggling with Jillian serving tonight.
That was a great serve by Jillian, as John Carroll could not decide if that ball was going in or out.
Jillian's up with another serve. Good jump serve floater to Emma Ritter, well controlled. Emma Ritter with a nice dink over the net, but Spalding caught John Carroll off guard with a quick tap over.
Taryn saw that the middle was open, no one was there, so she tipped it.
The score is now 8-13, as Spalding's looking to increase their lead. A good serve off the fingertips of Brianna Botkin, who's unable to control it, giving Jillian Hunter another ace. Jillian's been on fire tonight.
She is having a great night serving, as the Patriots cannot find an answer for her.
The score is now 8-14, and Spalding's increasing their lead. John Carroll hopes to side out to keep it within a reasonable point margin. Good tip over the net by number 10, Kayla Cook. Oh, and rejected by the double block, number 20, Coy Sims, and number 10, Kayla Cook.
That was a great play from Coy, as she saw that the second pass was not going to be from a setter, so she knew it was going to be a dump over, so she knew the hit was coming.
Good serve by Jillian, just long out of bounds as Brianna Bakken resisted touching the ball. Morgan Yock is now moved into the serving position as John Carroll looks to tighten the point margin. Good pass by Allison Ribb. And set to number 10, Kayla Cook, just inbound in the corner.
Great spot by Kayla as she picked the back corner.
Score is now 9-16 as Allison Ribb steps up to serve. A good serve by Allison and controlled by Brianna. Free ball over by Mia Rosso to number 8, Jillian Hunter. Good middle set and hit from 21, Madison Peterin. And free balled over by John Carroll to where Spalding could not get the ball. Now senior Emma Ritter is up to serve. A good serve by Emma, just out of bounds.
Emma Ritter is committed to Virginia Tech for softball.
Number 10, Kayla Cook is now up to serve for Spalding. A good serve over the net and controlled by Julia Hudson. Riley Moore gets the set and Emma Ritter hits it far and inbounds. It's a good hit by Emma and adds to her total kills. Sub number 6. Sub for Spalding. Number 6 comes on for number 10, Kayla Cook. Served by Kylie Wall, just right.
Rosalie McGurk also enters the game for the Patriots for Julia Hudson, and Julia Hudson enters the game back for Kylie Wall.
Number 3, Charlotte Burgrass, up to serve. Good serve by number 3 and pass by Emma Ritter. Mia Rosso with the hip far onto the Spalding side as the ball hits the ceiling. Tipped over by opposite hitter, and Brianna is unable to set the ball over the net. The score is now 11-18 as Spalding extends their lead. Number 4, Margaret Siri comes on for number 8, Jillian Hunter, as Spalding's looking to get on all their players. Number 3, Charlotte, up for the serve. Good serve and controlled by John Carroll. Mia Rosso up with the weak side hit. Back row hit for number 3, Charlotte, who hits it just out of bounds, giving John Carroll the point.
Number 3, Charlotte Burgess was going for the line, which would make it hard for the Patriots to decide whether it was in or not.
Mia Rosso now with the serve. Ooh, served short, giving Spalding the easy point. The score is now 20-12 as Spalding's only 5 points off to win the second set. Good serve by Spalding, controlled by Brianna Bakken. Morgan with the set up, and Rosalie McGurk with the free ball over. Number 7, Alyssa Gunter with a good set, but hit into the block of John Carroll and rejected back down onto Spalding's side.
That was a great block by Morgan as she had perfect form right over the net, which gave the hitter no space.
Now number 6, Brianna Bakken up to serve. Good floater by Brianna, but controlled by Spalding. Tipped over the net by number 4, Margaret Siri, and John Carroll was unable to get to the ball.
That was a great tip by Margaret, as Rosalie is very tall, and she put the ball high enough to get it over her.
Number 14, Taryn Crone, is now up to serve for Spalding, and Spalding's 1 point closer to finishing this second set. Jillian Hudson with a good pass, and Emma Ritter hits it into the block but gets the ball up. There's confusion among the John Carroll side as they free ball it over the net. Mia Rosso with the pass, Morgan with the set, and Emma Ritter with a nice dink to the far corner where number 3, Charlotte Burgess, was unable to get to it.
The Patriots keep going to the left corner because that's where the setter for Spalding is, and the setter does not want to play defense.
The score is now 14-21 as John Carroll serves the ball. Good set by Spalding and hit back left corner where Mia Rosso was unsure that the ball was in.
I'm very impressed by both teams on where they are putting the balls from the hits.
Now we have a sub. Number 3, Charlotte Burgess, comes out for number 23, J.C. Lewis. Number 4 is Margaret Sweeney with the serve, and it was unable to be controlled by Brianna Bakken, giving Margaret the ace. The score is now 22-14, and Spalding looks to close out this set.
The Patriots have struggled tonight with the ability to get balls up off the serve.
Margaret Siri with the serve. Good serve by Margaret, but controlled by John Carroll and tipped over the net by setter Morgan Yock. The ball was instantly returned by Spalding, and John Carroll was unprepared for it, and Mia Rosso hits it out of bounds.
They saw Noam was over on the left side of the court, so they took advantage.
Now number 4, Margaret Siri, is up for yet another serve as it's match point for Spalding. Oh, a nice short serve gotten back over the net by Emma Ritter. Back row hit by Margaret as miscommunications between Mia Rosso and Brianna Bakken cause Spalding to get another set.
Hank, I've really been impressed by Spalding's communication tonight as they have not let balls dropped in front of them.
Yes, and John Carroll is going to have to talk it out in this huddle to keep the communication up on the court and during the game.
Are you looking for some fantastic family entertainment? Well, the John Carroll award-winning theater department will be performing The Music Man on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 8th, 9th, and 10th. See you there.
John Carroll is also having a holiday dance on Saturday, October 26th. See you there for a spooktacular time.
Also, the John Carroll men's volleyball team has a big game against Gilman tomorrow at 5:30, so come out and support them.
The next day, on October 19th, men's soccer plays against crosstown rivals Sea Mountain Wright at 10:30 a.m. Spalding's looking to close this match out with this third set.
Looking at the A conference standings for girls volleyball, Spalding is in 4th place right now with a record of 6-7 in conference.
And John Carroll is in dead last with an 0-13 record.
The Patriots are looking for their first win and trying to knock off the Cavaliers for senior night.
The Patriots' young team seems to be struggling this year, and they hope to get back on track during this game. John Carroll's already out of the huddle again with another fast huddle. For more promotional announcements, the Senior Variety Show is on November 26th. Music, comedy, and skits from our uber talented senior class. Be there.
Welcome Wednesdays are perfect for families who would like to see the JC campus, hear from members of the JC community, and receive a group tour. Plus, coffee and light refreshments will be served. The next Welcome Wednesday is on November 13th. Do not miss it.
So back to the action as John Carroll lines up with Jules Donnelly in the 1, Rosalie McGurk in the 2, Morgan Yock in the 3, Emma Ritter in the 4, Julia Hudson in the 5, and Mia Rosso in the 6. Spalding is also lined up with Number 14, Taryn Crone in the 1. Number 8, Jillian Hunter in the 2. Number 10, Kayla Cook in the 3. Number 3, Charlotte Burgess in the 4. Number 23, JC Lewis in the 5. And libero, number 1, Allison Ribb in the 6.
An interesting thing that both teams do is they run 2 setters, as Spalding has number 14, Taryn Crone, and number 7, Alyssa Gunther.
Good set by Morgan Yock as Emma Ritter hits it far side to Allison Ribb, who's unable to control it. Emma Ritter is really totaling up her kill count as she looks to go out with a boom on her senior night. Libero Julia Hudson now subs out for Kylie Wall, who goes to the front row. Good serve by Rosalie and controlled by Spalding. Free balled over by Spalding, but it gets stuck up in the low ceiling of the John Carroll upper gym. John Carroll is now taking a 2-0 lead in this third set as they look to get a quick start.
There was some surprising miscommunication between the Cavaliers as they could not decide who was going to hit the ball over.
Number 40, Rosalie McGurk with another serve. Good pass by number 23, JC Lewis, and hit over the net by number 3, Charlotte Burgess. Emma Ritter with a hit inbounds, giving John Carroll another point. John Carroll's now on a 3-point streak as they look to extend their lead.
That is another kill for Emma, as she is a strong hitter for the Patriots.
Rosalie with another serve. Ooh, just wide and outside the lines by Rosalie, giving Spalding their first point of the third set. Now back to Jillian Hunter, who's up to serve. John Carroll's really had a tough time controlling her serves tonight. Good serve by Jillian, but controlled by John Carroll. Emma Ritter up with the hit, but controlled by Spalding. Morgan Yock with the set to Emma. And a miscommunication by the Spalding Cavaliers as Emma Ritter gets another kill.
That was a great hit by Emma, and Spalding could not get up a blocker, so she had a free area to hit over.
Spalding has uncharacteristically been having a hard time in communication this set. Good pass and hit by number 23, JC Lewis.
JC swings with a lot of power as she hits the ball straight down.
Now up to serve for Spalding, Allison Ribb. We got a sub for John Carroll. Riley Moore comes in for number 16, Morgan Yock.
As I was saying earlier, Riley Moore also sets along with Morgan for the Patriots.
Ooh. Bad pass by Jules Donnelly as she gives Allison Ribb another ace. Allison's looked very good on serving tonight. Good serve to Jules again and controlled by Riley Moore. Number 14 with the set to Charlotte, who hits it just short into the net, giving John Carroll the point.
Good effort from the Patriots as they got the ball over.
Number 14 on Spalding, Taryn Cook has done a really good job getting the sets up and hittable balls for Spalding. Emma Ritter with a good serve to Jillian Hunter. Bump set by Allison Ribb and doubled by number 8, Jillian Hunter, back over the net.
Spalding is having trouble controlling the ball, which is leading to them not being able to get hits onto the Patriots' side.
Number 30, Emma Ritter up with another serve. Good serve by Emma to Jillian. Number 23, JC Lewis, is a good hit, but it was unable to be controlled by John Carroll, giving Spalding another point. The score is now 6-4 John Carroll, as John Carroll has taken a 2-point lead.
They are trying to take a set from a Spalding 2-0 lead.
Charlotte, number 3, now up to serve. Good serve and controlled by John Carroll, given to Jules Donnelly, who hits into the net. But Julia Hudson tips it back over and is unable to be controlled by the Spalding Cavaliers.
That was a good hit by Julia, and the Cavaliers just could not get someone to bump the ball up from there.
Now Julia Hudson is up to serve. Good serve. Oh, never mind. Just a little bit out of bounds by Julia, giving Spalding an easy point. John Carroll's really going to have to tighten up their serves if they want to win this set. Number 23, J.C. Lewis with a good serve. Set by Riley Moore and hit by Mia Rosso. J.C. Lewis with a nice roll shot into the back corner. As John Carroll, does a back set to Emma Ritter, who hits it just out of bounds. Now J.C. Lewis is up to serve. She's been very consistent in hitting and serving tonight. Oh, J.C. Lewis just hit it a bit short into the net, giving John Carroll the point. The score is now 8-6, John Carroll, as John Carroll has maintained this 2-point lead throughout the third set. Number 24, Mia Rosso, is now up to serve for John Carroll. Good serve by Mia and controlled by J.C. But just over the net, and John Carroll is unable to tip it back on Spalding's side. Number 21, Madison Peterin, is now up to serve for the Spalding Cavaliers. A nice floater by Madison and controlled by John Carroll. Jules Donnelly hits it just short of over the net, giving Spalding another point. The score is now all tied at 8.
Spalding is on a run as they have tied the score back up.
Madison with another serve. Another floater, but controls by Jules Donnelly, who lines up the strong side, hit it, but tips it just short. Spalding is now taking the lead as the score is now 8-9.
Jules was trying to tip the ball over, but she could not get enough power under that, which led to her not being able to get it over the net.
Madison with another serve. Oh, comes off the side of her hand as she couldn't get the ball over the net and in the right direction, giving John Carroll the easy point. The score is now 9-9 as this set has been back and forth between John Carroll and Spalding. Jules Donnelly up to serve. Good serve by Jules, but controlled by Spalding. Tipped over the net by number 10, Kayla Cook, which caught John Carroll off guard.
That was a great tip by Kayla, as all night Spalding has been putting the ball into areas where John Carroll is not at.
Number 14, Taryn Cook, is up to serve again. We've been seeing a lot of her tonight because Spalding has been running a 2-set rotation. A good hit by Riley Moore, but controlled by Spalding. Jillian Hunter hits it, and it tips over the block, where John Carroll is unable to control it.
That was a good block by the Patriots, but they just could not get the ball up after the block.
The score is now 9-11 Spalding. Number 14, Taryn Cook with another Crone with another serve. Grizzly McGurk tips it up and Riley Moore free balls it over. Good serve, good set by Taryn as Jillian Hunter hits a nice hit to the left side.
That was a great hit by Jillian, as no one was blocking lines, so she aimed towards that.
Spalding's been on a 3-point streak as they look to extend their lead. Taryn Crone with the good serve. It's a strong side hitter. Emma Ritter gets blocked by number 20, Coy Sims. A good block, and Coach Collison takes a timeout to get John Carroll back into this game.
Coy is doing a great job taking away the opposite hit from Emma, as she cannot get the ball over the net.
After this game, the MIAA girls look towards the postseason as they look to move on past a few rounds and hopefully contend for a title.
Throughout the game, Spalding has shown excellent serves, and before the game, we asked Coach Rombach how consistent they were at serving, and he said they have had their ups and downs, but they have consistently gotten better as the season has progressed, and that is shown tonight as John Carroll has not been able to control the serves.
The buzzer rings, and now back to the action with number 14. Tyron Crone with the serve. She serves it short to the top of the net, giving John Carroll the point. John Carroll's looking to get right back into this game with the score now 10-13. Rosalie McGurk now with the serve. Good serve controlled by Spalding. Good hit by Spalding, controlled by John Carroll. And Emma Ritter hitting it. Oh! Unable to be controlled by Spalding as it hits our broadcasting stand.
That was a great hit by Emma. And the Spalding Cavaliers could not control that.
Rosalie McGurk is now up to serve for John Carroll. Rosalie McGurk serves it just out of bounds. And Spalding gets another point. You're too loud. Jillian Hunter's now on the serving block. She gets a good serve and a miscommunication by John Carroll.
Jillian has been tearing up the serving game all night as she has been serving past the Patriots and into open space.
Jillian Hunter now up to serve. Controlled by Jules Donnelly and bump set to Emma Ritter on the outside, who gets a good hit off the block, but Spalding's unable to get the ball back on the Patriots side.
Emma's strength while hitting is showing well. The Cavaliers are blocking it, but they cannot get it back over the net.
Now number 16, Morgan Yock, is up to serve. Good serve controlled by number 23, J.C. Lewis, and tipped over the net by number 20, Coy Sims, giving Spalding the point. Spalding now has a 4-point lead in the third set as they look to close out this game.
Kylie is doing a great job of tipping the balls, but no one can get under it to get the ball up.
Number 1, Allison Ribb with the good serve, controlled by Jules Donnelly. Tipped over the net by Mia, and Spalding gets it up to their setter. Good control again by John Carroll, and free balled over by Emma Ritter. Good pass by Jillian Hunter on Spalding's side, but free balled out of bounds, giving John Carroll the point.
That was a great bump pass by Emma to the back corner as Jillian had a tough time bumping that pass out.
Oh, serve just low into the net by Emma Ritter. John Carroll's really got to keep their serves inbounds and over the net if they want to get momentum and get back into this game. The score is now 17-13, Spalding. Number 3, Charlotte Burgess is up to serve. Good serve. Nice floater over the net, and is uncontrolled by Julia Hudson, giving Charlotte another ace.
The Patriots are doing a great job getting to the ball, but they are having trouble controlling it and getting it up to the setter.
Another good serve to Julia, this time controlled, and second balled over the net by Morgan Yock. Oh, a good back row hit. Very powerful to Emma Ritter, who's unable to control it and hits it into the student section.
Jillian has showed all the skills tonight as she has been an excellent hitter while also racking up multiple aces tonight.
Another serve by number 3, Charlotte Burgess. Good floater, hard to control by Jules Donnelly, and was unable to be freeballed over the net by Morgan Yock. The score is now 20-13, as Spalding is 5 points away from getting another win. Good serve over to the net, controlled by Julia Hudson. Set back row to Emma Ritter, who with the ball slipping on her hand, right under the net, giving Spalding another point.
The Patriots are having trouble getting the ball over, which is leading to free points for Spalding.
Spalding has been on a run now as they have increased their lead to 8. Ooh, rare screw up in the serving block as number 3 Charlotte hits it out of bounds, long. Number 2 Jillian Hudson's up to serve. Good jump serve and controlled by Spalding. Number 21 Madison Peterin had a good swing, nice light one into the middle court where Julia Hudson was unable to control it.
That was a great hit, as there was no one in the middle for the Patriots to get the ball up.
Now number 23, J.C. Lewis, is looking to finish out this set. She hits it short and low into the net, giving John Carroll the point.
That is an uncharacteristic mistake for the Spalding Cavaliers.
Now number 24, Mia Rosso up to serve. Oh, a good one-handed pass by J.C. Lewis, but just too far over the net, where John Carroll bashes it back down over the net.
That was a great hit by Rosalie as the ball was coming over, and she sent that right back down.
The score is now 16-22 as John Carroll has been getting back into this game. Good pass by Spalding and hit by number 21, Madison Peterin, into the block and down.
Another ball tipped by the Patriots that cannot be recovered.
Now number 21, Madison, is up to serve. Taking her time. A good floater over the net to Jules Donnelly, who hits it just low and free balled over by Morgan Yock. Number 7, Alyssa Gunter, set well, but John Carroll could not control it, and the front row of Spalding tipped it back over the net. The score is now 24-16, and it's match point for the John Carroll Patriots.
It looks like right now the Patriot seniors, Emma Ritter and Jules Donnelly, are coming out for the last time in their high school careers at home. You love to see it, Hank. You really do love to see it.
There's been a lot of respect shown to these two as they have helped the volleyball team very much so this year.
Coach Collison said they were both leaders on the court and off the court for the Patriots.
Now served by Spalding, Madison Peterin, controlled by Brianna Bakken and hit by Ella Andrzejowski over the block. Oh, that's a good game as Jalen Lewis returns it and Ella Andrzejowski is unable to keep it in play.
The Cavaliers win with a score of 3-0.
After a hard-fought game between both sides, the Spalding Cavaliers has come out victorious and has won this game. Signing off, I'm Hank Dipple.
And I'm Max Snellenberg. Tune in this Friday where our men's volleyball team faces off against Gilman at 5:30.
I want to thank our cameramen, Alex Mink and Nick Barry, for casting the game. I also want to thank our executive principal, Tom Durkin, for making this possible for us.